Oh no.
Hey, I'm Mita. This is Bluntly Talking, and I'm here with my co-host, Noodles,
My lighter isn't doing the thing.
who apparently is having issues with her lighter. But yay for Noodles!
That was a very sad moment for me. This lighter legit just died on me.
Aww. But did you get it to work, or not yet?
No, I had to get a new one, but thankfully I have my emergency lighter right here.
Oh my god, when you say that, I kind of picture like that emergency. Oh my god, now we have to make this. Like, like an emergency, like when break this in case of an emergency. Now we have to do one like that, like break this in case of an emergency, and it's a lighter.
Yep, exactly. That's what we need in this house.
Yep. To be like that. Doobie doobie.
Doobie doobie.
You guys, so normally we would have our other co-host here, Musica, but unfortunately she can't be here today with us. Hey. Yes.
Yeah, what they said.
She's having some weather issues. Oh my god, do you hear that outside? What the heck?
Was that thunder?
No, I think it was a airplane.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
I don't know what the heck it was. I just
It
heard
was some. Oh my god.
Tell me you're related without telling me you're related.
Right? Anyways, you guys. So she was having some issues with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
With the weather, and apparently her dogs were going a little loco, and her internet was going a little loco. So everything was going a little loco. Her wife was going a little. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, granted, she is part of this family, so I mean, you can't have
everyone was going loco. True that.
Just took up after her.
Hey guys, bear with me here because if you guys were to see what's in front of me, I have a lot of shit in front of me.
I'm like, what's in front of you?
A lot of stuff. But anyway. So we're playing Minecraft today. Yep. This week, I feel like today being Monday, we have so many things that, God, there's so many things I want to talk about.
So many things to say in so little time.
For reals. Where should we even start? Or like, where should we begin? Should we talk about just like dive into like what's going on, what happened this weekend, or like what's going on? Should we talk about the exciting new stuff that we're cooking up with Bluntly Talking? What do you think? where should I start?
I'm like, let's start off easy. Let's tell them about our week. You know, how's it going? How's it been?
Okay.
Light and fluffy.
All right. Well, how was your weekend then? Let's start off there, miss. Let's start off easy. No, just kidding.
You see, you ask me how's my week, and I'm just like, the minute that question is asked, my mind just goes blank.
It goes the crickets.
Yep.
Cricket. Oh wait, do I have a sound for the crickets? Let me see.
I think you did, but it wasn't good.
Oh man. Oh wait, I think I found it. Here, let me see. But you're right, it might not be good. So now I feel like I built it up too much. But let's see. Oh, that's chickens.
Whoa, wait.
I guess you're
What are you
right.
trying to
We
call
don't
me?
have crickets.
You mean crickets? We have chickens apparently, not crickets.
Oh, holy man. This is what happens when you start, partaking a little too early. Let me hit it one more time.
You ain't high enough is going on.
That's what happened.
You can't function right.
Right next to the chickens, we
Take
got
your
the
meds.
turkeys.
Oh my god.
You're right, we don't have crickets. That makes me sad. Now
Yeah.
we've got to find crickets at some point.
We had crickets, but they weren't good crickets.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. You remember
Uh,
correctly.
mm-hmm. I know I do.
You remember correctly. You're such a smart one.
It's like the first time in forever. I remember something.
Alright, so how's your weekend? You never answered the question.
It was good. I had an event to go to because I'm part of another company, so we got to partake and
How dare you? You're cheating on me. You're cheating on us. I'm bluntly talking.
technically I'm cheating on them with you, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's
they came
acceptable.
first.
Do
But
they
no,
know?
yeah,
Do they know about us?
we don't need to talk about that.
Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Nah, they know. I told them a little bit about what's going on, and they were like support. They're all supportive, which is awesome. So yeah, not that they watch or anything, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
So they're not supportive.
They say they're supportive.
What I heard. Okay.
Yeah, I told them a little bit about what it was, and they all were kind of like, "That's dope." I didn't tell them completely what's it about, so. But I'm like, if they just look at our channel, they'll see the craziness that is us.
The lovable craziness.
So, they should know what they're walking into if they ever show up.
No, but that's cool. That's cool. You should talk more about what you guys do because it's a gaming company,
Mm-hmm.
but more than a gaming company because you guys do a lot of charity work.
Yes,
And
we do.
I'm very proud of that you guys do that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're still small. We're like, how many is it? Is it of us? I think like, what, 2, 4. There's like maybe 8 of us, I think.
Mhm.
And we're still trying to find our bearings and everything. So, I mean, slow and steady, but like, we're excited for what's to come.
Mhm. That's cool. Well, I didn't really do anything this weekend. Let me think. I need to think back. To what did I do this weekend? I don't think I did anything. I meditated. I
That's
am
good.
on a self-healing mental journey, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I concentrated on. I had a good weekend.
That's good.
But the Olympics started on Friday,
Yes.
and let me tell you,
Tell me.
I've always loved the Olympics. I don't know what it is about it. I just have always loved it. I don't know if it's a nerdy thing I don't know. Have you liked the Olympics? Like, how do you feel? What do you feel about them?
I don't know, because I was never one to like really sit and watch the Olympics, but the little that I would see, I would enjoy. Or like
Mhm.
I'll ask questions and be like, "Ooh, what's that? What are they doing now?" You know, and whoever
Mhm.
was watching it at the time would like give me the answers. But now I'm just kind of like, oh, like the Olympics is on.
You know what? And it makes me wonder because a lot of my childhood memories are of me as a kid watching the Olympics growing up.
Really?
But I'm trying to think. I don't think I would instill that on you guys.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Like the other day, my niece made a comment. She asked us, she texted us in the family group, and she asked, if we all watched the Olympics. And she mentioned how, she was telling her kids how she loved the Olympics, and, she was just saying about that.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think about, like, she was sharing that memory with her kids. And I thought, oh, that is so strange because it was such a huge part of me growing up, okay? But I don't remember me doing that with you guys.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't remember that either.
yeah, isn't that strange?
That is.
But I have a theory on that.
What?
Like, I think I know why, maybe. So, when I used to watch the Olympics, now remember, I'm Gen X, latchkey kids, okay? So, my mom worked a lot. So, when the Olympics were on, it was during the summer, and my mom worked. So, I was home alone. I remember all of my memories of the Olympics was me watching them alone. I don't ever remember my sisters watching it with me. I should ask them, like, do you guys ever watch it? Because I don't remember them watching them with me. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I've told you the stories of, like, the ice skating, like, when I would watch the Winter Olympics, and I loved it because my mother she worked as a janitor for the University of Texas, and she would, maybe I shouldn't, now I just realized I shouldn't say this, but oh well, this is years ago. She would sometimes, bring some products home. But no, you know what? They would actually, this is true. This is legal, and this is like all done for real. Like, they would actually lend them, shut up!
Sure, whatever you gotta tell you. No.
Well, this part is, I don't know about the other parts, but they would lend the workers the cleaning machines. This is why I know.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
Yes, because these machines were friggin' huge. Like, I'm talking about, I don't know how if they would use these to clean your schools. Hold on, let me take a hit. I swear I was not expecting to tell the story today.
This is why we love this talking. Just shooting the breeze,
But it's happening. So, in your school, when they used to, like, clean the floors and whatever, like, would they use, like, machines?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in high school, they had that, like, circular one.
Right. So it was, like, that machine, but somehow, like, this was back in the 80s, so I don't know if that's the difference. But this machine, or again, also maybe because I was younger and it looked bigger. And my mom was, she was short. She was a small lady. But she would, like, climb on that thing. It was just the funniest thing watching her use this huge machine. But she would use it. Anyways, so and my mom was a clean freak. So she would probably about once every 3 months, she would borrow these machines from work, bring them home, and we would clean the house with them. Like, we had our floors, we didn't have carpet, and she would literally buff out the floors. So we had, like, the shiniest floors and then we lived in friggin', like, public housing. Like, we did not have. I honestly
Grandma
don't even
said our house is gonna be the shiniest one out there, though.
like. Yeah, like, I don't even know what flooring we had. I don't know if it was cement. Like, I don't know.
But it was shiny.
But it was fucking shiny. Like, it was the cleanest. And I loved it because I would put on my socks And I tell you, I was like, I would win gold all the time with my routines. And I was
Aw.
alone. I remember that, I mean, if not, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have done it. I would be embarrassed because, my sisters would make fun of me.
That's so mean.
I mean, and I would do my little dance and everything. And then with the Summer Olympics, I would be the gymnast and I would tumble over the, I would do the whole,
Like tuck and
um,
roll routine and all
yeah,
that.
yeah, of course. And I would, in the couches, I would put out the cushions, and set them down on the floor. And I would totally do all of that.
Yep.
So I think my theory that the reason that maybe I didn't do that with you guys is maybe possibly because you
You've done
guys,
it alone the whole time.
huh?
I'm like, you've done it alone the whole time, so you're just like,
Right,
this is
like,
mine.
well, no, not that. Because because that was like, how can I tell you? Because maybe when the Olympics were on, when you guys were younger, we were busy. I didn't have time
Mm.
to sit down and watch the Olympics at that time.
Yeah.
Like, how can I explain it to you? Like, the reason that I would watch it as a kid is because I was alone. Like, literally, like, TV was my babysitter.
Yeah.
But you guys, once I had you guys, like, not that we didn't watch a lot of TV back then, but, or maybe also another reason could be that maybe there was more options as well. I mean, we had cable now.
I mean,
That
like,
could be
thinking of, like, my friends who have kids, it's like whatever the kid wants to watch. It's never what you want to
and
watch.
that's another thing too. You're
So,
right. You're
I mean,
right.
yeah, like, I
That could
remember
be.
when I was a kid, I wasn't really into sports. I was like, I
Yeah.
wanted the cartoons. I wanted SpongeBob.
And that's another
So,
thing. When I was
yeah,
a kid,
I can see where it
I told
could be
you,
like that.
like, yeah, because when I was a kid, that's all there was on TV. Literally, it seemed like they had it on every freaking channel. So you had no choice
Mm-hmm.
but to watch it. You're right. But when
Yeah.
you guys came along, there were other choices. And all you all wanted to watch, you're right, was freaking SpongeBob.
I remember SpongeBob was it for me in back in the day. Like
Yeah,
that was my show.
right.
So
We
I
cracked
can
the
see that.
code. Right.
Yep.
But anyway, so now, the Olympics are on, and I was super excited. I was like, oh my god, the Olympics. And now it's different, way different, because now we've got the internet, and now we've got streaming services
Hmm.
that, you can watch it on Peacock anytime. They've got the highlights, and I'm loving it
Yeah.
to a certain point. So I
Yeah.
saw the opening ceremonies. Have you seen them? I don't think you have you?
I have not. Nope.
I knew it. I was gonna wait to watch it with you.
And then
I didn't. That didn't happen.
long story short. Whatever. I didn't want to watch them anyways.
Listen, I suffer from a thing called insomnia.
For a minute, I thought you were gonna say from short-term memory loss, and I was like, yeah, that's me, not you.
No. I suffer from a thing called insomnia. And so this thing,
I have
insomnia,
like this story.
it's oh man, where's the little violin thingy?
Let me play the world's smallest violin.
Anyways, long story short, I watched it. I feel like you would have liked it. You missed out.
Oh, thank you for that. Thanks for letting me know that I would have liked it and missed out. Thanks.
The whole time I was like, damn, I wish Val would be here to see this.
Whatever.
I just want to know. I just want you to know that I missed you.
It sounds it. It
Many
really sounds it.
times I thought about pausing it and waiting for you.
But something in your heart told you no.
It was that good.
Continue watching.
It was that good, see? No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, it's on Peacock. You can watch it at any time.
Oh, so sorry. It's me. I'm the problem. I see.
Oh my god. Listen, TS or T whatever.
Should you call me?
I don't know. I'm a little high. Okay. So it was nice. I liked it. The host, well, the one that I saw, which was on Peacock, I don't know if there's more than one opening ceremony, but I don't think there is because people have been weighing in on it.
What's that?
What
do I see in the chat? Oh my god.
What? Oh my god, you scared me. Oh my god, there's a hit for the homies. You freaked me out. I thought there was something in the game.
Well, that wasn't the plan, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm fine with it.
No, my kids are working.
Oh no, that sucks. If only you had your emergency lighter.
It's working out. Where's my emergency thing? And then I find it, and then I don't have nothing to break it with. With my luck.
You're gonna be over here like trying to like hit it on the rock.
Exactly. Yes. Oh my god.
Walk in, use a hammer.
I'm not the rock.
Where are you using a rock? Get a hammer. It's so much easier.
Not gonna lie, I took several hits. Because we have several homies.
It wasn't just for the one homie.
I mean, they're all gonna get jelly. Kind of love that. Alright.
Oh my god.
So, I liked them.
Good for you.
There was this reporter or journalist, I guess. And nobody appreciates her sarcasm, young lady. But anyways, I heard that.
That was such a delayed reaction.
Okay, well, you know, whatever. But I said it.
It's them hit for the homies, man.
That hit for the homies. It's not a lean for the cholos. It's a hit for the homies. Anyway. So.
Oh shit, a dragon.
Kelly
Sorry.
Clarkson.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
And, oh my god, people, I swear. And some football, oh my god, I had his name and I don't remember. Some football player. I think it's a football player.
Uh-huh.
Wait, is it a football player? I don't remember, but some other famous guy. Some famous sports guy also. Were the ones that were like the commentators. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally, have you ever seen the opening ceremonies for the Olympics? Like, have you ever, like, do you know how they work?
They do the lighting thingy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen, like, watched it live.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, like, memes about it. So I know what they are and how they sort of look. But I've never seen, like, the actual, like footage of, like, you know. Yeah.
Evie, can you believe this shit? Evie can't even believe it. I know, Evie.
I swear.
I know, Evie. I cannot believe this. She's like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe Mama. I cannot believe her either. All right.
So,
So you're 100% right. I'm just kidding.
as you should.
No, okay. So what happens in the ceremonies, right? Like they do like some performances, and then every they do like the parade of the nations, which is all the athletes that are going
Like
to
participate.
participate
Uh huh.
by nations. They all come in. So like, and then I believe they start alphabetically in order, but the first one is always Greece, and then from there they go in alphabetical order, and then the last one is the hosting country. So like in this case, the hosting country was France, or is France. So they
Hmm.
started with Greece, right? They start with Greece, and usually it's done in like the biggest stadium that whatever. Like for example,
Hmm.
here, for one, I don't remember what year the hosting city for the Winter Olympics was Salt Lake City, Utah. So like whatever, like I don't remember what stadium, whatever, but they picked like the biggest place that they could do it in, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like, Greece, whoever participates for Greece, all the athletes, they walk in and then they have the flag bearers. They pick two of their athletes and they're walking in with the flags, and
Oh,
then
nice.
and then usually in the stands, well, they have, fans and everything, but then it's almost like the Hunger Games. That actually is like a really good explanation of it. Now that I think of it, like it's like the Hunger Games. It's like where like Snow is standing, and then he Snow, and then like all like the other
Yeah.
like his people, whatever, are behind him. It's kind of like that. Like they have like in this time like it was France the hostiness, so they have like the president.
What a way to describe it.
No, it's because it's literally like that. Like they have like the president or the ministry or whatever France has. Again, I'm ignorant fucking American. Sorry, but the person, like again when they were here, I'm better to describe it from the U.S. So when they were here in the U.S., so they had the president of the United States standing there, and then they
Hmm.
have like any other dignity because people the other countries send like the representatives. Like for example, right now in Paris, Joe Biden is there representing the U.S. So all the other like nation dignitaries are there, and then
Hmm.
the representatives of the Olympics are there, and so all the athletes, they literally in a circle, like I tell you, just like in the Hunger Games. Now that I think about it, they walk in and yeah, they go around in a circle. That's how it's normally done. Every year that I've ever seen it, that's how it's normally done. But this year, in these opening ceremonies, they did it different.
Hmm.
That's why I'm explaining it to you, because this year it was completely different. So this
Oh.
year they they kind of did it like they did a storyline. That's
Hmm.
one thing that they did different. Like they had performances, yes. Lady Gaga performed, Celine Dion performed,
Oh.
some other French artists performed, but they
Hmm.
also had artistic and like theatrical performances. There
Hmm.
was one that was really cool. They had one that it was like a live portrait. It reminded me of Gilmore Girls, because they did a lot of like live portrait stuff
Oh, that's
of,
pretty cool.
yeah, and one was like of Marie Antoinette, like with her head chopped off, and she introduced this, and then oh my god, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it's a French um band or what, but like a Metallica, I don't know if it was Metallica, sorry, like a rock band. And
Hmm.
it was just really awesome. Like that one was probably my favorite one. But it had so much, like actually I loved it. It was really cool. Everything that they did, it was really cool.
It sounds cool.
But yes, and then but the parade of the athletes also was totally different. They this time they did it. They came in by boat. They all went in through this river. Yeah, like the river through Paris. I guess it's again, ignorant American here. I guess it's like some famous river or whatever that goes through Paris, and they were all like not flown in, but like sailing in through boats. Isn't
That's
that?
really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really unique and really cool.
No, yeah, definitely. That's now you're making me mad. Now I wish I would have seen it.
I mean, you could still see it. It's on Peacock. Nothing, but it's
This
three
is not
hours long.
sponsored, by the way.
No, it's not sponsored at all. At all. I mean, it's you can still watch it. I mean, if you want, it's on Peacock. But it's 3 hours long, so it is a bit long. But it has some controversies.
Oh.
So the first controversy that I've seen, or that I heard, it's kind of stupid. I'll tell you, it's stupid, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. Because I told you it has Kelly Clarkson. She's one of the commentators. You know who Kelly Clarkson is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Kelly Clarkson, when there's performances, okay, I'll tell you something. It's so funny because when I was watching it, I noticed this too when I was watching it, and I thought, oh, she probably doesn't know that her mic is on. Because, for example, when Lady Gaga was performing, you should watch the performance actually. It was cute. It was alright. But you first didn't know that it was Lady Gaga. Because it's or at least I didn't know because they didn't say it was going to be Lady Gaga. But she's like,
they didn't introduce her?
no, they didn't. And then so there's these stairs, and she's like walking on these stairs, but they're like covering her up with like feathers like feathers and boa, like a feather boa type of thing. Her dancers. And so she's walking down, and there's like this music. It looks really cool as she's walking down. And you just see her legs, and every time she's like takes a step, of course the music. I mean, it's really well choreographed because every time she takes a step, like you just hear like like the tap of like her shoe.
Ah, that's
And
pretty cool.
then exactly how you did that when they revealed that it was Lady Gaga, Kelly Clarkson did that. What you just did, like but the camera didn't show Kelly Clarkson. You could just hear her reaction. And then everything else from there, like her, because she sang in French, because it was in Paris, this is in Paris.
Yeah.
But everything, and every performance from there, every performance that was going on, you could hear Kelly's reaction to stuff.
Oh no.
And you could hear her go like, oh my God. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my God. Like everything. Like she was doing like what we do. Like part of me, I was like, that is so freaking genuine. Like it didn't bother me, but that's what I thought. I thought, oh shit. She didn't know that her mic was on.
Yeah.
But
That's what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what happened, okay? Because they haven't, as far as I know, they haven't said anything.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
But people have hated on her so bad. People have like, oh my God, Kelly Clarkson is making it hard for me to enjoy this. And it sounds like nobody ever takes Kelly Clarkson out. Like, they have really hated on her because they're saying that she did a horrible job. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and, like, being a commentator. Yeah.
Damn.
So, I mean...
that shocks me. Like...
That's what, and then other people, there's some other people, because the way I found out that people are like hating on her on that is because there's an article about it and I read it. That's how I found out. There's literally an article that somebody
the people are mad at her.
Yeah, and like they said that there's people that have commented also like positive stuff. Like there's other people that said like, listen, like she is like the least problematic celebrity out there. So like if this is the one thing you're gonna find to get mad at her, like really. And I kind of agree, honestly. Like me, I'm indifferent. I don't know. Are you a fan of hers?
I mean, like when I was younger, I was, but now it's like I kind of grew out of her.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like I agree. Like I've never heard anything really bad about her, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't keep up with her.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a baby zombie. Oh, there's a baby zombie. Oh, I don't have light. Ah!
Well, I I've never. I mean, the girl can sing.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
I love her songs. I
Mhm.
anything she sings, I think is amazing. So there's that.
Mhm.
Um, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of hers. I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. But I do think like this is such a stupid thing to pick on her for because first of all, chill. It's the fucking Olympics.
Yeah,
You're
like she was
watching,
enjoying herself too. Like.
yeah, like you know, it's the Olympics. Like just I don't know. I
Mhm.
just think that, and then again, it's not brain surgery. It's I don't know. Just enjoy yourself. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I anyway. So the other controversy that happened
Mhm.
with this is so I don't know a whole lot with this, but
Mhm.
so like I told you, they did a lot of performances. Okay, some of them were theatrical, and there was a part that so there was now keep in mind I watched this at like 3. I think I started watching it like at 3 in the morning, and it's 3 hours long, and it
Yeah.
was right like I've had insomnia all weekend long. Like I'm talking about really bad. I haven't had it this bad in a long. I don't think I've ever had it this bad actually. Where I'm talking about, I've only had sleep of maybe like 3 hours nightly.
Mhm.
So I'm watching this show, right? So it's like theatrical, whatever. And I don't even know why I was saying that part to you about the insomnia part. But anyway, so I remember now. Sorry. So there's a theme to. That's why I'm telling you. Like it's really cool because normally in other like Olympics that I remember, they usually had like just performances, just people like performing. You know,
Yeah.
hey música, and
Hello.
they usually just had like performances. But in this case, it wasn't like that. They actually had like a storyline
Mhm.
but it tied into like to get the world to know about like French culture, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, and that's what I'm telling. That's what I was telling you. Like, I can't tell you exactly what everything was because in the state of mind that I was in when I was watching this.
Yeah.
But I know that this part that has the controversy part that I'm about to tell you is because they were honoring the fashion part of the French culture.
Mhm.
So they were doing like a runway type thing.
Yeah.
And it ended up, I don't remember because I was like also like kind of like half asleep in this part, but they were kind of doing like So when they're doing like the runway is done in front of like what looks like a feast.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you've seen this or you've seen TikToks already about it, because I've seen TikToks of it. I've seen it on my Facebook of, all the people at, from church have posted it. Candace Cameron has talked about it. Do you know who Candace, do you remember who Candace Cameron is?
The name sounds familiar, so I'm pretty sure I know who.
She's the actress who played DJ on Full House.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So the feast, right, the image looks almost like the Last Supper. But it's like people in drag, or like the person that is
Yes.
supposed to have you seen it? Do you know what I'm talking
I've
about?
seen it. I've seen it, yeah.
Okay. But then it turns out that that's not what they were representing, that they were
Mm-hmm.
representing like the gods of, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it was the Great Feast.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's the other controversy that is going on right now. Okay, Evie, go over there, mamas. And so I'm thinking, really, like, you can't just leave things, because I've seen where people are in the comments, like for example on Facebook. I've seen where people are just like, no, 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 Katrina, hold on, sorry.
Sorry, my dog thinks she's a lap dog, and she really is not. She is like half the size of me. It's not fun sometimes. Just a little explanation of what might be going on. Anyway, hopefully she comes back soon.
Hello, am I back?
Oh, you're back.
Okay. I'm like, hello, I'm back. Yeah, so part of me, in the comments I saw where people were like saying that, this has nothing to do with religion, and then others were like, don't even say that, like, of course it does, and others were like, it's not always, America's always about religion, it's not that, French culture, it's not even about that. It's like, and I'm here thinking, like, can't we just enjoy sports? Can't we just enjoy a musical number, or whatever it was that they were like, can't we just enjoy, like, it's true, because another person said, not everybody has your beliefs. Like, not everybody believes in God.
Yeah.
Because, there was, of course, again, like, it's mainly the Christians, and it's like, oh my God, the message, and it's like, well, okay, but not everyone has, think of the world, like, think of the entire world, like, there's a lot of people in, I don't know, and I'm not here to debate right now the whole religion and stuff. It's just like, to me, I'm like, so much controversy. Like I said, if it's, Kelly Clarkson talks so much through the show, and it wasn't even that much. It was literally, to me, it felt like, I'm watching the show, like, with my friend. That's
Yeah.
how it felt like, It didn't bother me. It really didn't. It, like,
Yeah, you were just
honestly,
like, whatever.
huh?
You were just like, whatever. Like, it's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it could have even, maybe it was even done on purpose. Because, I mean, did they not hear that? Like,
Yeah, like someone behind the camera must have heard him. Must have heard her, like,
yeah.
making those comments, and if they didn't mute her, it's because they thought it was fine too. Like, it's not.
Exactly. Like, for 3 hours, they let her. So,
Oh
why?
yeah, then like. Yeah.
Why
Like
did they
that.
let her?
Yeah, it had to have been done on purpose. It was for that long. Like, there's no mistake with that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone purposely was like, keep it on, don't change it. Like, but why? You know,
Yeah.
like there's no reason for that.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, either they thought it was fine, like they didn't,
Yeah.
or they did it on purpose. So which one is it? It's crappy because it's like I don't know.
No, yeah,
I,
because then at the end of the day, like, it's gonna fall on her
yeah,
if someone decided to make that decision to like let everyone hear her comments. You know,
yeah,
because at the end of the day, she's just there to do her job. Like, she didn't
exactly.
like that was her job.
Yep. So anyway, so those are my thoughts on the opening ceremonies. Okay.
Hmm.
But there's so much. There's so much. And then it's crazy because it just started. Like they just literally started on Friday.
Yeah.
And what are your well wait, so did you say that you do like watching the Olympics or you don't?
I do, but it's not like I'm gonna seek them out.
Mhm.
They're fun to watch when I see someone else watching them. Like, you've had it on a couple of days, and like, I would sit there and I would watch it with you, and
Mhm.
you and I will freak out every time we see them doing their thing, and you know.
Yeah.
But like, it's really like cool to see and to watch. Like, I was just telling you earlier how it's. I love watching things like this because it's one of those you're seeing someone live their dream, live out their passion, and to me, that's really amazing. Like, not everyone gets to do that, and it's really cool, especially
Right.
what they do. Like, it's not something you see every day.
Mhm.
you know.
For real.
That a man.
I mean, Simone Biles. That's who I
Mhm.
really want to talk about. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, gymnastics is really my favorite, definitely my favorite um category sport in for the Summer Olympics to watch.
Mhm.
But holy shit. Simone Biles is the GOAT. She is amazing. Oh my god.
mhm.
And then I saw her documentary on Netflix, and I you need to watch it. Musica, I don't know if you're still on, but if you are, you need to watch it. And I definitely want to expand more later. I'm not going to talk a lot about that right now, but she's amazing. She has overcome so much. But last night, again, remember insomnia. So I was watching last night the replays from yesterday, and oh my god, I mean, she's been through so much. She's been through so much, and for her to be able to pull through so much, the adversity that she's been through, and you know, she's 27 years old. I don't know if you know this. Okay,
Mhm.
I forget because she does not look like she's 27. To me, I think she looks really young still, and she's 27 years old. Um, she has broken already so many records. She has so many medals. She has so many things named after her. So many
Really?
of the gymnastics moves. I believe she has two vault moves named after her. Two, oh god, I'm gonna get all of this wrong. But she has two of everything.
Mhm.
Except for, hold on, I think I wrote this down. duh, 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 duh. I think it's the in the uneven bars. She has one in that.
Hmm.
And don't quote
Okay.
me because I might be wrong on this. But I know for sure that right now she is going to be doing, and I don't know if you know, so really quick, let me explain this to you, okay?
Hmm.
The way you get something, a move named after you. So, first of all, it has to be something that no one else has ever done, and you have to perform it in, like, you have to perform it, I don't know how many times, but it has to be done in competition. Um, I think it has to be done in competition twice, I believe, and
Oh.
successfully done. So this is going to be done in the uneven bars, and this is her second time. So if she does it successfully, it's going to be named after her. And if it's done, if she does it, then it's going to be, so she's now going to be having two things named after her for all of the events now.
That would. That's amazing.
Like,
Wow.
even if she doesn't, like, it's already amazing what she's done, right?
Yeah. Like.
And so a reporter asked her, like, Simone Biles, like, you've done, like, you've already achieved so much. Why are you doing this? And do you know what she said?
What did she say?
Because I can. And I was like,
Yeah.
boom, like fucking mic drop.
Yeah. Like
Like,
she ain't
what?
lying.
Yeah, like, bitch, yeah. Like, and oh my god, I get chills just thinking about that. Like, yes, yes, yes. Like, because you know what? It made me think of that quote. Or not that quote, of that, like, bees. Is it bees that aren't supposed to fly? Or is it wasps? One of those.
Bees.
Like, they're not supposed to fly. Because, like, I think biology, right? Like, the way they're designed, like,
Yeah. Like
scientists
it's
can't
not.
figure out, like, how their wings hold them up and they fly.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
it's like, oh, but nobody ever told them that, so they just fly. Like, they have wings, so they
Yeah.
fly.
They're
And
like, I
it's,
got them. They must work.
yeah, and then it just, like, it made me, honestly, like, it almost even makes me choke up to think of that, because it's like, if we could all think like that, like,
Hmm.
because I can.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine just how powerful that is? And, like, even me, like, I struggle with that. You know this. I struggle with so much shit. But, like, I'm like, oh my god. And even her herself, like, she has struggled. Like, so
Hmm.
publicly, everybody knows, like, the last Olympics, she went through so much stuff. She had to withdraw in some of the events because
Hmm.
of her mental stuff that she was going through. So, but, like, oh my god, like, and then of course it makes me think, like, did they ask that to Michael Phelps in the last Olympics when he was breaking records? Why are you
Hmm.
doing this, Michael Phelps? I don't think they did.
I highly doubt it.
I think they were like, yeah, Michael Phelps, keep going. And then there's that other aspect, that it makes me, oh, like, why is it that for females, it's like, why? You're okay now. Like, hey, you've already accomplished this.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Like, what do they want
no.
her to do? Like, sit back and watch everyone else
Yeah.
when she
Like,
knows that she can do it?
exactly. Like, why not?
Yeah. Like.
Like, because she's 27. And, I mean, do you know what? I've heard, and I'm sure, like, I know that her teammates, like, they love her, like, they respect her, like, but I've
Hmm.
heard them call her the grandma of the team. What?
What?
Yeah, like, what? But that's because literally at 27, like, a gymnast, And part of me is like, oh, I hope she keeps going. Although I know that it's hard because it's hard on their bodies. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like that. Like, oh, why are you doing it, Simone? Like, why do you keep going? Well, if she can, why the fuck not?
Yeah. Like, if she wants to go until she can't no more, then
Hmm.
why not? Let her. She's shown, she, you're right, she went through a lot. I remember her. I remember that it was like a huge thing that she had to walk away. And I did see a little bit of the documentary you were talking about earlier.
Hmm.
And I remember I was hearing when she was talking about everything that she had to go through and how, like, even going in to just, like, jump was really hard for her.
Hmm.
But she still went back.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people can say that. How many, like, big stars have you heard that something happens, they try to come back, and then they just walk away because they're not the same?
Yeah.
Versus someone like she stuck it out. She
Hmm.
continued doing her thing and was like, I'm not gonna walk away.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The fact that she's still doing it now, like, that's amazing.
Exactly.
I give her a lot of props.
Yeah, like to me, honestly, even if she weren't to have this thing named after her, at this point, it's like she doesn't even need to. She doesn't need to prove anything at this point. Like she's done it.
Yep.
But keep going, girl. If you
Hell
want
yeah.
to, keep going. Like do whatever you want to do, you do it.
Hmm.
You know, I just honestly like I have a new level of respect for her.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
really cool.
yep. But and I think just anyways. But yeah, so the little girl in me is like, yay, Olympics.
uh, well, I have a little bit of news from uh, sports. Although I don't think this is part of the Olympics. I think this is like the All-Star Games,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken. But it has to do with basketball. And
Okay.
I don't know a lot about basketball, but I saw TikTok and it was one of those like, oh, like it just, I don't know why, it piqued my interest.
Okay.
And it's about this basketball player named uh, Caitlin Clarks, I believe. How she refused to sub in the games. It was one of, like, I think it was the final game,
Mhm.
and they they were telling her like, oh, get ready that you're gonna sub in for another player. I think her name was Enrique. Oh, oh, I am gonna butcher her last name. I'm so sorry. Ogumbawe, I
Okay.
believe it's pronounced.
Uh-huh.
But that Caitlyn ran up and was like, I don't want to be subbed in. Don't put me in, to her coach. And then she is seen like going back to the bench and just sitting and watching the game. Well,
Huh.
later on, like, there was like an outrage, like people were like, what the heck, why didn't you go in? Like, your team needed you, basically.
Mhm.
But later on in a press, I know what they're
Like a
called.
press conference.
Yeah, like they had asked her, like, what happened? Like, why didn't you go in? You know what she answered?
What?
That that was the first time that she was seeing a teammate of hers just making her shots, shot after shot. So she was over here like, no, don't put me in. Like, this is awesome. I want to continue seeing this. I want to see her make more.
Wow.
Right? Like, when I heard that, like, because I didn't know what was going on. I just heard that, like, that she was making people upset.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. Like, I did not expect that response.
Yeah.
But to me, it was one of those, like, good on her. Good on her for letting her teammate have that. You know, because how, like, I don't think people think about that. They just, I want to play, but, like, I think she was just boosting her teammate, like, yo, you're doing good, keep it up.
Yeah.
You know? That's really awesome. I think that's, I don't know if that's happened before in games or what, but this was the first time I heard something like that happening.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to share that little.
And you know, that's really cool because I didn't know where the story was going. I thought it was gonna go another way, and I'm so glad that it was a happy ending because
Yeah.
I love stories like that where it's like women helping women.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hear enough of those. We hear a lot of the women fighting. We hear of the, oh, women are jealous against each other and all that crap. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we know men do it too. Men do it too. But we don't
Yeah.
hear those stories, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that. I love that this woman was like, no, you know, I want this queen to shine. And
Mm-hmm.
knowing that that wasn't going to diminish, it's again, it's not going to diminish her light. And it didn't diminish her light
Yeah.
by her doing that. Like, that's amazing. I love that.
No, yeah, like, honestly, I thought too, like, she was gonna say something happened or, you know, something she didn't wanna, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I did not expect for it to be positive. So I was
Right.
like, I need a, this is something I
Touch
want to share
upon.
because I don't think, like, I agree. I think this isn't shared enough. This isn't talked about enough. It's a lot of she was jealous of her and, you know, there was backstabbing and whatever the case is, you
Yeah.
know. So this was like
It's a
a
good
nice little
story.
refresher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was like one of those feel good.
Yeah.
Like, good on her for looking out for her teammate like that, you know? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
I like think back to like, because I used to be in volleyball, but that was like back in like middle school years. And
Mhm.
I remember that like when we would get subbed out or whatever, like it was one of those, we were having a good game and they were like, nah, get out. I don't
Mm.
think we've ever had anyone stand up like that. Like, I want to see them play it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, like, again, this is more like professional versus schooling, but, you know, like, there were a lot of competitive people out there, and it's rare for you to see for something like that, for something so genuine that she was like, I was getting excited. I wanted to continue seeing this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, especially in sports, but that's really cool. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you know how old she is? Like, are they in their
Uh,
20s?
it, it didn't
I'm
say.
I'm gonna
Uh,
assume.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, it is the All Star, so how old do
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
people genuinely need to be?
And I hate to say again, this is when it makes oh god, I feel so old. But like this generation this young generation. Oh my gosh. I love I love this generation. This oh my god. I think like it makes me excited. It makes me happy for the future. Me growing up, me growing up, I heard a lot of, oh my god, you
What?
guys are, no, I'm telling you, this is what I would hear growing up. Oh
Oh, you
my
just took a
god.
long pause. I was like, what?
Sorry, it's because I was,
I'm
I'm
like, something's happening. What?
high.
Like, you said that, I was like, she's telling me something, but then there was a pause, and I was like, oh my god, what?
I'm
That pause was
sorry.
too long.
I'm sorry. Okay. No, like growing up, I would hear all the fucking boomers, and I'm sorry if you're a boomer and if you're cool, cool. I'm cool with you. But if you're one of those fucking boomers, then I'm not cool with you. But I would hear all the boomers with my generation be like this. Oh my god, if your generation is gonna fuck us up. Your generation is gonna, like, that's all I would always hear.
Mm-hmm.
The boomers, and look what's happened. They have not been wanting to, oh my god, what's the word I want to use? Hand over power.
Mm-hmm.
They would say it to us, and this is something that hasn't been talked about. This is something that Gen X, or maybe it has, I don't know. I mean, I know I have heard it, where they've talked about, that boomers just don't want to hand over power. But
Mm-hmm.
about the fact that they would say that to us. I
Yeah.
remember that they would be like, your generation, I can't think right now because I'm so high, but I remember that they would say shit like that to us.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, that our generation was gonna fuck up the future.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about how words have power, And no, I don't think that our generation has fucked up the future. I don't think that. Because our generation has raised millennials, and our generation is raising, I don't know what is after millennials. What is after millennials? Alpha?
I think so.
Alpha, and is helping raise
Whatever the next generation.
The next one, yeah. And we're still here, bitches.
And so on and so forth.
And so, yeah. Yep. So I think that, Gen X, we're helping to break cycles.
Mm-hmm.
And I give so much credit to these other generations, to millennials and so on, because of that. Because of that, the courage to stand up, the courage to say no, the courage to, like the women's rights, to be able to adjust each other's crowns.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that doesn't mean that yours is going to come off. No, it's not. That's really cool. And I'm so, like I tell you, like, honestly, I am so proud of these generations, like the generations after Gen X. And that is something that boomers never, like I tell you, like, it sucks. It sucks because really, Gen X, we really are the feral kids because of that. And I know, and I've heard a lot of, like, the other, like, especially the younger kids. I've seen the TikToks where, like, Gen X, the feral kids, whatever. I've seen those TikToks too. And I get it, because even I'm like, stupid Gen X. I get it, okay? But, like, I don't know, but that's why, because literally us growing up, that's what we would hear. We didn't hear, the, you can do it, We didn't have the, you can do it, little Nick, Oh my god, I loved that.
Yeah, and it's one of those, words have power to them. So, I mean, if that's all you guys heard, like, I'm pretty sure it was hard either way. Like, everyone has their own stories, Yeah. But, yeah, I think it's hard when that's all you're hearing is, they're waiting for you to fail, and so now here we are, so many years later, healing, trying to heal, trying to fix the 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 mistakes that were made, and even though we're not, everything isn't perfect, I think things have changed.
Yeah.
And they're continuing to change. Like, yes, we were going backwards, but I feel like now we're like growing again. Like there's,
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those. There's always going to be a balance, no matter
Mhm.
what.
Yeah, for sure. But good for that girl, and for those women, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, like that's amazing.
Mhm.
Kudos. We love to hear it.
So, it's like one of those things is like be better, do better and be better. Not like this next story that I'm about to tell you. you know, how sucky, right? Like how crappy is it to go along your life and always have to be reminded about your ex. Can you imagine that? Like,
Ugh.
really, really think about that. And think about, like, not just your ex from, like, just this last breakup. Like, think about, like, you're reminded about your ex from, like, 15 years ago. Constantly.
Hmm.
So, I saw this TikTok, and by the way, follow us on TikTok at Boatly Talking. But I saw this TikTok um, of Justin Bieber and
Hmm.
his wife, Hailey Bieber. And she's pregnant, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I did not.
And she's pregnant. And they're walking out of, I don't know, some restaurant or store or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
And this paparazzi asked Justin, "Hey Justin, are you gonna name your kid?" And then I don't know the name, I forgot. But let's say it's Joey. I don't think it's Joey, but let's just say it's Joey. Are you gonna name your kid Joey Bieber? And you just see like Justin like look at him like you just see like kind of like his jaw like falls open, right? And then the TikTok like cuts to um of like a clip of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez like years ago. Again like 15 years ago probably, because they
Yeah.
both look super young, and they're like in a panel talking, and they ask Selena, if they have talked about maybe planning a family, and if they do, like, and she quickly says, like, oh yeah, like we have names picked up. And, my kid's name would be like Joey Bieber. Again,
Ah,
this is the example of a name. I don't think
yeah,
that's,
but that was like, yeah.
and then they go back to he takes, like he's walking towards his wife, his pregnant wife, mind you, his pregnant wife.
Hmm.
And I have to tell you, I'm not a fan of Haley. I'm Team Selena all the way, but
Hmm.
and the guy keeps like, are you gonna name it Joey Bieber, Justin? How you gonna name it Joey Bieber? And like the name is like not a common name either, so it's not even like I'm saying Joey Bieber again. I can't
Yeah.
remember right now. And then they show like the camera then like shows like you can see his face where he's like not happy. And then the camera
Yeah.
shows to her, and she like looks, she looks like horrible. Like it does not. And I was like, you asshole. Like again, like she's not like I'm again. I love Selena, but I'm thinking, why would you? Why?
Like, what's the purpose of that? Like,
Exactly. They both have
what?
moved on. Selena is in a happy relationship. Justin is married. They are having a child. Like what?
Mm, that's gross. That's icky. I don't. See, I don't get people like that. Like, why? What? If they both are happy being with other people, just let them be. Why is it still bothering everyone that they dated and now they're not? Like, is that really like?
Yeah.
It irks
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I don't get it either. And it's like these are grown men. Like this is a grown man. The paparazzi. Like this is a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it. Like you're doing your job. But there's a way to do it. And I don't think that's a good way. Like what he was doing, I don't think
Yeah.
that's a good way. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird because I never really thought about it before. Like, I don't know. I never thought about, like, the. I don't know. I never thought about it. Because I guess it never affected me that bad. Like, we have had conversations about, like, the paps and stuff before. And like when
Yeah.
tragedy has struck and stuff. But I've
Mm-hmm.
never really thought about it, like thought about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like I don't know. I think there's ways, and this one I feel
Yeah.
like it was crossing the line.
Yeah. And then how disrespectful to his significant other. Like the fact that they were yelling that in
Yeah,
front of her. Like, really?
yeah,
Why not
right,
ask them what they have planned for the name? Like, do they have any names? Like, why not ask
exactly,
that? Why ask if
exactly,
if he's gonna name their baby that specific name? Like,
yeah,
there's no reason.
yeah.
Again, how many years ago was this? Like,
It's
why is
not
it still
even
a topic?
relevant. It's not relevant anymore. Yeah.
Like, they both parties have moved on.
Mhm.
Why are you still there?
Yeah.
Like, do you really not have a life that you're hanging on to this one thing that
Yeah.
no one seems to care about anymore? They don't care about it.
Yeah. They just wanted. It's sad because I think he wanted a reaction. But this is where I feel like, where is your empathy?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that she had to have felt like crap. Like I tell you, I could
Yeah,
pick it
that's what I'm
up
saying.
just through the camera. I could pick it up. You could see it on her face. She's
Yeah,
pregnant.
I
Like,
can't imagine being with someone and then someone yelling something like that to them
yeah.
while I'm there. Like,
And not only that,
again, the
okay?
disrespect.
And not only that, but think about this. It's constant. Like
Yeah.
it's constant. And I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, what? Like why? You know, that's when that's what made me think about this question. Like, can you imagine going through life, your entire life? Like you right now. Like think about whoever you were dating 15 years ago. 15 years ago.
I'm like, how old was I when I was 15 years ago? Yeah. No, yeah, I can't.
I don't know how old you
That's
were,
insane.
but I can't think of
I
who.
I'm like anyone, like honestly,
Anybody
any of
from
them.
that era.
Yeah.
Imagine. So now imagine they're always asking. Anytime you go out this door, out the front door,
Yeah,
you're asked
someone's
about.
constantly asking
And
something about them.
anything about their movement, because that's another thing. You know, anything that Selena does, they ask Justin. Anything that Justin does, they ask Selena. Like, what? Why? It's ridiculous. But it's like we go back to, I think it's also like the people that consume that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It's ugly. It's all ugly.
It is.
I've never been a big fan of them, but I also don't want them to live unhappy. That's not,
Yeah.
nobody should live like that. You know?
They really shouldn't. Like at the end of the day, like
We're
we're all
human.
living on this big rock. It's
Mhm.
floating up in space, doing whatever it's supposed to be doing, and why spread hate?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's no benefit to it at all.
And it's like, we're women. And I'm not gonna hate on another woman. I mean, she's already, she's pregnant. You know, I don't know. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, honestly, like
Pobrecita.
leave him alone. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't just affect Justin anymore. Like it
Yeah.
affects everyone around him, especially his wife. Like there's
And this is a child. Look, we've talked about this in the stream about how, remember how we said, like, whatever happened, first of all, whatever happens in the womb, right? Like, this is not just going to affect this child. It's going to affect generations.
mm-hmm.
This is, like, if we start, imagine if we really do start, all these pro-lifers out there, if you really are pro-life, then start thinking about this. Think about it in taking care of in generations. Because whatever is happening in the womb right now, whatever is happening to the mother, it happens for generations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and
Like
they
they're
know this
gonna feel
already,
it.
like scientists, like the government, they know this already.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
mean,
just don't care.
yeah. Paps don't know this, obviously. The paparazzi obviously haven't gotten the memo.
Clearly, y'all need to step up.
I know, do you want to continue? I know we've gone a little over.
Yeah. No, we can go ahead and end it here. I'll save because I have a Reddit story, but I'll save that one for next time.
Yeah, I had one too, but like always, we get a little carried away. But I don't
We
think that's
ramble and
bad.
then we just can't stop.
I'll blame it on the Olympics and Simone Biles because she is the goat and she's amazing. We just kept stop talking about her.
Honestly,
Let me see if I can do shoutouts. Hold on. How did you say we could do them?
I
I'm gonna
think it was
practice.
just
Is it the slash?
exclamation mark. No, I think it's exclamation mark, isn't it?
Oh,
And
exclamation.
then
Let me see. And then the at or the name.
yeah, at, and then their name,
Let's see. What's your name? Is
Pablo.
it Noodles08? Oh no,
Yeah,
Noodles.
no, please,
I think I did.
because I don't know how to spell.
No, wait. Let's see. No, you lied to me.
Oh, no, you're supposed to put the exclamation point shout out.
No, I found how to do it.
Oh, you found it? Why are
Yes,
you
I
asking me?
did.
Sheesh.
Really? Really?
Yeah, how
It's
do you do it? Never mind, I found it.
it's
Me.
it's. I don't know. I might be doing it wrong too. I don't know if I have to actually do the app thingy.
I think you do. Because otherwise, how are they going to find them?
Fuck.
See, you
Hold
didn't
on. Did I
think
do it
about
wrong
that,
again?
did you?
The channel your shout out does not exist. What's your name? Put your name. I bet do something.
What's your name? What? What's your name?
What's your name for real?
I can't believe you can't. You forgot the I. It's IES.
Well, whose fault is that?
My dyslexic ass, but you know what? We don't talk about
Exactly. You see, God.
it.
Oh my God. Oh, but we could talk about my
Jesus.
high ass. That's okay. LIES.
Yes.
That spells lies. I just realized. No, it says it does not exist.
How is it that you don't use Or maybe that command doesn't work. Ever thought of that?
Text something on the freaking chat. Have you thought of that? Thank you.
God.
Hold on, I can't see. It
When
is
blind.
LIES. Why does it say it doesn't exist? NODLIES. Maybe I do need to put the ad sign. Let me see.
Oh my god! I told
I'm
you, how
just
are they gonna
saying
find
maybe.
us if you don't put the at?
I said maybe. Calm your teeth.
They will not
Nope.
become.
It still says the same.
You just hear that? My
Alright.
teeth are going crazy. No.
Damn!
Now we just chucking my lighter across my room.
Sure, you're letting. Hey, stop that! You're gonna create a tornado. Oh my god! I'm trying to do something here. I can't even concentrate.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, stop.
Shout out. Oh, maybe I need to do. Hold on.
I swear to God. To be
Oh
something I already
my
said, isn't
goodness.
it?
And it is 08, right? You said?
Yes. 08.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's
my
not
wow.
working. This is stupid.
Skin's
Why?
broken.
Why do you do this to me, Jimmy? Why? Let me try it on me.
And then watch, it's gonna work.
I don't know why. No, it didn't. You see? You
No.
jinxed me. Oh, somebody, where are my moms when I need them? Alright, shout out, highlight a channel for viewers to follow. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
And it
Is it,
doesn't want to do the
is
do.
it the brackets, maybe? Let's see.
Bracket? Our stream is really gonna end with us just trying to mess with the damn.
God damn it, I can't. Are you trying it?
No.
Oh my god.
I believe in you. You can do it,
Wow.
little Nikki.
It's, no, clearly do not believe in me. Because I don't think I can do none of this.
Oh my god. Well, I need to go look at what we have and do not have. Because I'm saying it might not be activated.
It should. It says, according,
How does it say to do it?
/forward, and then all these commands come up here. Announce to blue, announce to green, announce to orange. Like, and then you put S, and then it says there, shout out. Shout out. You see what I'm saying?
Why did I put the wrong slash? Because I don't see nothing you were saying.
Oh, I don't know then. Well,
What?
everybody follow us. We're bluntly talking, yo. If you
And this
haven't
has been
figured it
fun.
out, figure it out. I'm with ones with the chickens. Yes. We didn't even talk about the things of our channel.
We'll tell them tomorrow. It's fine.
Alright, I love y'all. Peace.
See you laters.
Bye.